let me tell you quickly just a little bit about, this hobby that I'm doing. I've been dancing Samba for a little bit under 2 years now. You can go ahead and check out my video of Brazil Carnival 2019. That was my first ever performance after dancing Samba for like 2 months, like not even that long. It was such a great experience that I just kept going. I just kept going to practice once a week. Then I started going twice a week, then 3 times a week. And then my dance instructor asked me to join her dance group. So that's been great. It's only been a little bit under 2 years and I'm already part of a dance group. And that wasn't even my goal, but it was something that came out of just trying something new. So that being said, what we're doing, we are doing a promo video. Oh my God. Oh, jeez. Okay, they're on. Yeah, so we are booking, or we want to book some gigs in the future, after COVID and we can actually go out and perform. But in order to do that, my instructor wants to put together a promo vid. So that's what we are shooting on Sunday. And that is why I had to go get the COVID test so that, everyone knows that I am negative and we can dance freely. So the reason why I kept up with this hobby is because it really helped me get lost in time. I was able to let go of any anxious thoughts that I might have or leave behind any stresses and just kind of be in the dance, in the moment. And that was just a great feeling, and it was exactly what I needed during this time of my life within the last 2 years, as I was trying to figure out how I'm going to leave my job and trying to figure out how I'm going to start making money on the internet. So I needed a bit of an escape, and Samba was definitely it. Not only that, but it opened me up to a community of people that I didn't know at all, people that I probably wouldn't have ran into if I've never kind of joined that community. And they just opened my mind to so many things, and they are a big part of the reason why I have the courage why I had the courage to leave my job and to really go on this venture. So shout outs to them. You'll see them in some clips. You'll see them later on as we shoot this video. So for the rest of this video, we are going to be discussing hobbies, the different types of hobbies, how you can find a hobby that is unique to you, and how I use hobbies while coaching my clients to help them explore themselves and their talents. So let's get on out of here and we will continue this discussion later. So while I was on the train, I actually got my COVID results, and here they are. Woo! Negativo. So that's good. Okay, that's done. So now we're going to head to the Gap. I think there's one open not too far from here. So we'll walk down there to save money on, Metro cards. And we'll see if they have any sports bras. Oh, what a treat. I'm gonna be walking through Times Square. My favorite area. Like, there shouldn't be any tourists, so it should be fine. So let's walk on through. So that sports bra actually came out to $3. Have one more stop to make. I have to return some stuff at Target, and then I go home and I have a coaching call. it's the next day, but it's like 8:50 at night. I really wanted to just come on here and talk to you guys more about hobbies, the different types of hobbies, and what you can gain and what others can gain from you doing a hobby. So let's quickly do that so that I can go to bed, because I have practice at 9 o'clock in the morning tomorrow. So first things first, having a hobby is a practice of self-care. Like, you're really just focusing on something that you enjoy. You are being in the moment, very present, because you are doing something and you are enjoying it, and you get to be lost in time. And so there's so many types. I'm gonna give you 3 different types, because these are kind of the categories that I've picked hobbies in, but there's so many hobbies. I can't even like begin to touch the surface. So you've got your activities hobbies, right? So that's like yoga, Pilates. Those are things that I've done in the past that I still do, but I'm not like focused on them, but I still do it because they're really good habits. And there's like CrossFit, which I've done one time and I let that go because that just ain't me. So there's also arts and crafts type of hobbies, and that's, well, I call them arts and crafts. They can be like, you know, your regular creative stuff, your painting, your drawing, your illustrating, your lettering, anything like that. I've done pottery, things like that. They help you get focused. Like, your mind is just so present with what you're creating. It really helps you to just like let go of everything else that's happening, and it lets you, you know, open your mind and like expand the way that you are thinking, and therefore that even might help with your mindset of something else that you might want to achieve. But we'll get into that later. So there's also skill gaining hobbies. And with that, I mean, you know, like learning languages. You are learning something new. You are learning how to crochet, which can also fall into arts and crafts. So you have like your hobbies that fall into multiple categories. There's also voiceover. I took a stab at voiceover acting, and I made a reel and everything. I will insert a clip of my reel right now so you can hear.
Does your skin feel blah in the morning? Wake it up with Clean and Clear Morning Burst. It blasts away dirt and oil so your skin feels refreshed and energized. It's the best way to start your day.
Okay, that was it. Yeah. Anyway, that was a fun time. I really enjoy doing voiceovers. If you ever need a voiceover actor, I will do it for you. I'm not pursuing that at the moment, but it's something that I've got skills in. I like went and took classes on, maybe like 4 classes. It wasn't that serious, but I made a reel, and anyway, that was a fun time. So obviously I have a lot of hobbies. I've done a lot of hobbies. I really encourage hobbies because there's so much to gain from them. So let's get into a little bit of the gains. You've got a lot of managers like when their employees have hobbies, because it means that you are passionate about something. It means that you are focused. You can be focused on something that you really enjoy, and therefore you can bring that into the workplace. Let me tell you a little bit about how having a hobby helped me. Like, one specific thing, I started learning Portuguese, and I was taking Portuguese right after work. So at 6 p.m. my Portuguese teacher would come to my office, and we would have a conference room, and we would go in and start, you know, learning. And since that was happening right at 6 p.m. I had no time to like dilly-dally at work. I had no time to not get things done and to stay later, because I stayed at work late all the time. That's something that you do when you're in news media. And since I knew that I had to have this lesson at 6 p.m. I was like, I have to get everything done by 6 p.m. I don't have time to like wait until later. I'm not coming back after my class. I'm going home. So that really helped because it made sure it kept me focused. It kept me like on point during the day, so that because I had something that I really wanted to get to. On top of that, I did Samba after work as well. So I tried to like schedule a lot of my hobbies right after work, and it really kept me punctual and like on time with assignments and things like that. So that was like one small gain from work for me. There's so many other gains, but that's something that you can discover yourself once you pick up a hobby. What else is there? People just find you more interesting when you have hobbies, or when you have one hobby. There's just something that you can talk about passionately, and people like to hear other people talk about their passions because it inspires them. So it just makes you a little bit more interesting, and if you're dating, it's definitely something fun to bring up on dates, on first dates. If you're learning a new language, then maybe you meet someone who speaks that language and you're able to have a conversation with them that you may not have had you not said you were learning that particular language. You also get to learn parts of the cultures, but anyway, that's just like something that I found out through learning languages. And if you want to know specifically what learning a new language and having that hobby did for me, I have a blog post about it, and I'll link it in the description box. Yeah, go check out that blog post and you'll hear all about how Portuguese really changed me and my confidence level. That's another thing that hobbies help bring out, is like it helps boost your confidence level. One, because you spend so much time focusing on something, working on something, and maybe you knew a little bit at the beginning, or maybe you didn't know anything at all, and then you see where you are like a year later or 6 months later or whatever. You start to feel like, oh my god, I did that, that was me, I did that, it was okay. So if I haven't convinced you enough that hobbies will improve your life just that much more, then continue sticking around, because I have lots more to show you. I can't wait to bring you with me to the video shoot. I can't wait for the video shoot. I'm really excited. It's gonna be so much fun. I literally just blow dried my hair. I'm about to braid it really quickly because I need to get it into a slick back ponytail to put underneath this headpiece for Sunday. So that's why my hair is like this. And yeah, a lot of preparations for this video shoot. I'm so excited about it. All right, I will talk to you guys tomorrow. I'm about to go watch The Crown with my roommate, and then probably get to bed because I have practice at 9 a.m. tomorrow. All right, good night, guys. So here's the deal. I look so ugly right now, but I gotta get from this to this. And I know that I'm gonna get there because I have to, but I have a headache at the moment. And I've had the headache, I've had the headache since yesterday. And I've done everything that I can to try to get it to go away fast, but it's still here. So I just need to take my time, get this together, and then just leave and put on a bright face. So anyway, that's what I'm gonna sit here and do. Try to get to this. Again, I will get there. So that's what I'm gonna try to sit here and do. It'll happen though. It'll happen.
They don't love you when you cold now. They just want you when you hot. They just want you for your spot. Now they think you forgot. All the times you was down bad and they laughed at you. Now you up, now they mad at you. Taking shots, throwing jabs at you. Observing the game, I'm watching the field. Ay, you either fake or you real. Never been fan of the snakes. Lie to your back and smile in your face. No, it's not up for debate. Gotta be you if you wanna be great. Gotta stay true through all of the hate. Eyes on the prize, no time for the fake. Time for the fake. Time for the fake. Time for the fake. Snakes in the grass, gotta cut 'em. If they not the fam, I don't trust 'em. You know I gotta eat, I gotta hustle. Pulling on my weight, I flex my muscle.
Okay, it is 9 a.m. I'm about to run out, see if I could go buy a bagel and some coconut water, and then head on over to my instructor's house so we can pick up the car and go. I never got to do my nails. Some things had to be sacrificed. But let's go.
How you guys feeling? Are you warm?
Yeah. You know, a little bit.
Bye, Lisa.
Did you double check? You have everything?
It is a wrap. You didn't see much, but that's okay.
You did it, right?
You'll see it when the video actually comes out. It's been a while. It's been like a little bit over a week since I filmed that video with my dance team, but I wanted to come back here and talk to you guys about how I use hobbies with my clients, because I think that that will really help you guys the most. A lot of the times I have clients that come to me that feel very stuck. And so what we're trying to do is move them from stuck to success. And we are doing that through their intuition and through what they want to manifest and how they envision their lives. So we do a lot of visioning exercises, especially in the beginning, because they are feeling very stuck. So I want to see how big they can dream right now, or like what their visions are, how far in the future they can see, because some people can see 5 years from now, but they can't see a year from now. And then there are some people who can see 2 months from now, but they can't see a year from now. So it's very different for every person, but visioning really helps me see where you guys are at, and it also helps you see where you're at. So with that being said, if you're really, really stuck, I really, really encourage my clients to get to try different hobbies and to journal. Those are like my 2 favorite top things. So I really encourage my clients to explore different hobbies, because it really helps them explore themselves, their strengths, their weaknesses, their likes, their dislikes. And even if it's something that they really like doing, but they aren't good at, those are like the best hobbies, because you're working towards something, you're working towards getting better at something. And then when you do become better, you get to look back and say, damn, I did that. And that really moves you from having this catabolic energy to having a more anabolic energy. And to quickly go over what that means, catabolic energy is from a place of stress. It is being negative. It is looking at things in a very pessimistic way, while anabolic energy is more of positivity, looking at things from an optimistic way, and really trying to see how you can learn, grow, or understand what's going on, rather than repelling and pushing back. So I hope that makes sense. And I think that finding a hobby, and especially something that you really, really like doing, helps you start looking at things from less of a catabolic way to a more anabolic way. It also helps you become more mindful. And so a lot of the times when I'm working with my clients, we're talking about, how are they feeling while they're doing this activity? What are the thoughts that are going through their head? And most of the times, their thoughts are nothing of what they're worried about, nothing of them being stuck, nothing of them wanting to change careers or change, areas or whatever it is. A lot of the times while they're doing these hobbies, they are so focused on what they're doing because they are just living in the moment and enjoying it and having a really great time. So it really helps them get out of whatever they are in, whatever funk they are in, whatever stuckness they are feeling, and just be present and be aware and focused, and yeah, it's a really great feeling. And so the last thing that I want to note is that you can have a hobby that you really love and you love it for, let's say, 3 years, and then you're a little bit over it, and you can then try another hobby, and you can just keep going down the list of the different things that you want to try. Or you can try something and you love it, and that is something that you're going to do for the rest of your life. You may even make a career out of it. Who knows? So in the end, I think that hobbies are just a really wonderful way to help you be mindful, to help you be present, and help you just be focused on one thing and forget everything else that's going on in your life. And so if you are feeling very stuck, if you are feeling like you don't know what to do next, write out a list of things that you want to try and try them. What's stopping you? If you would like to work with me on getting in touch with your intuition and maybe even finding you a hobby, then feel free to hit me up at my website, www.yo-anna.com, or send me a DM on Instagram. My handle is at yo_Anna718, and hit me up. I'm here to help you on your journey and to help you get in touch with your intuition and to move you from stuck to success. So with that being said, thank you again for joining me in my little corner of the internet. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that like button and let me know if you have any hobbies. If you do, please tell me how it has improved your life. What are some things that you've noticed? What are some things that you are doing differently because of that hobby? I really am curious. I really do believe in the power of a hobby. With that being said, I'm out. Bye, guys.